I'm back with another commercial from this mysterious tape I found outside my house that has been sending me demonic messages through my head. That isn't a problem at all. You just insert it to the just right here. Okay.
Hey, come on! 体が踊る絶叫体験を君に約束する超音速アクションは止まらない
Non-stop power play. Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Okay, now that's stupid. How can holding a copy of Sonic 3 make you... Ow, my nose. Oh, hey everyone, glad you're back for the final Classic Sonic review. Okay, I know. I haven't looked at Sonic CD, but to be fair, I don't own a Sega CD and they're pretty expensive. And now you're probably saying, well, play the remaster. Well, I don't want to. Mostly because I want to be authentic as possible and looking at the original game as to view it as best as I can. But hey, while we're here, we got Sonic 3, viewed to be the best Sonic game known to man. But is that true? Well, we're about to find out.
After Sonic 2, Sonic was everywhere, man. You couldn't go anywhere without someone mentioning Sonic or the console wars. It was Sega versus Nintendo, and they were going all out. And with the end of 1993 coming, and the okay sales of the Sega CD, Sega was going to need something to keep the pace in the race. So they had to rely on Sonic Team, and with the new Sonic game. So, Sonic 3 was put in development, but it wouldn't be ready until 1994 due to the large development, so much so that the game would exceed the normal cartridge size. So the game would have to be split into two, so Sonic 3 was released on February the 2nd, 1994. Sonic 2, the Death Egg went crashing towards the planet. While self-destructing, in mid-fall, it landed in a large lake on a mysterious floating island in the sky, causing it to fall into the ocean. Several days later, Tails builds an Emerald Energy Radar that finds a signal stronger than all the 7 Chaos Emeralds combined. So, Sonic and Tails think it's Robotnik up to no good, so they decide to head out and take care of it. Once they get close, Sonic goes super to get this over with, only to have Knuckles, the island's guardian, punch the literal super out of Super Sonic. Holy shit, I can't believe it. Then he yoinks the Chaos Emeralds and runs off. So it's up to Sonic and Tails to get to the bottom of this and get the Emeralds back. We get into Angel Island Zone. Unlike Green Hill and Emerald Hill, this place feels like a true tropical island, and with the extra depth in both the background and colors make it stand out. Level design-wise, it's an intro stage alright, teaching you the basics like the bottom path is deadly, the top has more stuff, like the elemental shields. But before the shit gets real when Robotnik's dynamo units set the place on f***ing fire! What is up with the classic Sonic games and having shit turn on fire or having lava? Jesus! Anyway, you fight a mini-boss for the very first act, which is different from the other games where you just go on to the next one. Also, let's not forget about the shields, like the Flame Shield, which allows Sonic to do the Fire Dash, the Lightning Shield, which allows Sonic to do the Double Jump, and last but not least, the Bubble Shield, which allows Sonic to breathe underwater and do a bounce attack. So eventually you meet up with Robotnik to the end of Act 2, where you kick his ass, who would have guessed. After you run into Knuckles, this son of a bitch has the nerve to pull a move on you. This may be the best Sonic water level in the franchise. I mean, just look at the design of the ancient water canal, along with the depth of the color, both in and out of the water. And unlike the last two, where one was a rage-inducing madhouse, and the other where you could literally never touch the water, this has a balance of when you're on dry land or wet in the water, while keeping the speed constant, like in this clip. And the f***ing music. And just like the last video, I need to spread them good rearrangements. Then the second act really picks up in the speed of the music. It's an okay mini-boss and an okay Robotnik fight. Unlike Marble Zone from Sonic 1, there isn't f***ing lava, so thank Christ, but there is a shit ton of spikes. But just like Mystic Cave, there's plenty of rings to compensate, but even with the rings, you're going to constantly get hit. It was like if someone was f***ing poking you in the back of the head with a pencil and when you turned around to confront them, they f***ing stabbed the shit out of your eye! This is also a good time to talk about Sonic's new move, the Insta-Shield, where it makes a small white shockwave around Sonic when he jumps, giving him a few invincibility frames to pass through enemies, but not enough, so it works like shit. But it extends his hitbox. Sadly, it does not block projectiles. It's just a one-use tease. Also, the boss is impossible since you're in the air with tails and you can't recover rings! But design-wise, I thought it was cool, but in execution, it was shit. Here in the special zone, you get the 7 Chaos Emeralds back by playing a game of Blue Spheres, where you need to touch enough Blue Spheres to get a Chaos Emerald, while trying not to touch any of the Red Spheres, or speed up so fast that you can't see what you're doing. Imagine having the power of a lost alien race that is stronger than any other beings in the universe, that have the power to transform into a more powerful form, stronger than the average warrior. But it's a motherfucking hedgehog! That's right, bitches, it's Supersonic, the most badass reward for getting those 7 egg MacGuffins. You're invincible to literally everything. What? Come again? GameStar sucks. Oh. I see. Well, I regret to inform you that is not true, and my legal advisor has just told me that's false advertising, and you can die from being crushed and drowning. It's kinda just there. I mean, there's not much to say about it. Its color palette is bright and blends nicely with the night, but everything else seems kinda random. For the first snow level in Sonic history, it's pretty cool. And the snowboarding segment in the beginning of Act 1 is tubular.
You know, tubular as in tubing down snow, like,
There it is. Avada Kedavra!
Oh yeah, like that's gonna work. All you wizards are
10 points to Gryffindor.
Act 1 has these ice block sections, then Act 2 brings the speed. It's pretty standard. First, the music is just kicking without energetic as it is. I mean, it's got someone saying go, which is the cherry on that music sundae. Have a listen. If you can guess the person who's saying go, I'll get you a shout out in the next video, along with the funniest and weirdest comment. Anyway, this is also where you can see the Death Egg while it's being repaired and is about ready to launch, and of course...
That's no good.
Knuckles tries to stop you again, like, what is this guy's deal? He keeps trolling the shit out of you, like, what an asshole! Anyway, you make it through the second act to up Robotnik and ride in his Eggmobile, before Knuckles tries to stop you one last time before getting shit on.
Don't worry, Knuckles will get his due. Oh, he'll get his due alright. Next time.
So eventually you come across this platform that's just at the bottom of the death egg, and Robotnik tries to get the jump on you after using the super easy laser shooting rocket, but then the sky darkens, and the music fades out only to fade in this. It's Big Arm, and you better bet your ass it's hard, but an epic boss fight with intense music that makes you have gamer sweat. You know, when you're in a hard boss, and if you die you either have to go back to the beginning or the stage, and your hands start to sweat and makes you think, shit, if I die, it's all over. No! I won't let it when I've come so far!
Overall, Sonic 3 is a great game, and it reinserted Sonic and Sega back into the minds of the people, showing that they could take down the big N, and they weren't done yet, so stay tuned. Anyway, if you liked what you see, and you want to see more, then go ahead and like and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment if you like. Also follow me on Twitter for updates, memes, art, all that good stuff. And yeah, keep on gaming, dudes, and we'll see you in the next...
Knock, knock.
What?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Knock, knock.